So this kind of goes back to being a military kid. Like I've moved all throughout the States. I went to 3 different high schools in 3 different states. So I really wanted something that would give me like a culture shock that would just kind of like take me back a little bit. And Thailand's like being the hub of Southeast Asia was like something like in the middle that I could also travel to around. And I was like, Thailand's gonna be the place. Hi, my name is Mason Stevens. I'm from Oakdale, California, and I'm studying abroad in the Bangkok, Thailand campus. My experience kind of begins with coming from the St. Louis campus. I was at Webster my entire undergrad, but coming to Thailand was something I've always wanted to do, and being a graduate student here was something because I just love continuing my education. And the Thailand experience has just been truly phenomenal. So the biggest thing that I've encountered was the population change. So St. Louis is a big commuter city, like you drive everywhere. But for here, I lived a 10-minute walk and it's like I pass hundreds of people on the way here. But it's honestly amazing. They say that Thailand's the land of smiles, and it's so true because I walk down the street and I kind of smile a lot, and it's every single person will give me a smile back, a grin. Another thing that I love is the language barrier, but people are so just kind of generous when I go to get street food and we can't really communicate very well. They still just like help at the best that they can, and it's pretty funny, but everyone's just so helpful. So 3 things that I love. One would be the staff here. I've met some amazing people that work for Webster, and then also the students and friends that I've made like through our classes. I took marketing and economic analysis and have made like 2 great friend groups that we go out and like travel through Bangkok every weekend, and we still never do the same thing because it's so big. Another thing that I love is there's a gym right downstairs called Virgin Active. The thing I love about it is that I've met so many people, and like I have true connections and friendships that I've built from that. So like there's people that I actually like, they'll invited me to box with them. I worked out with this guy from Australia. So just the diversity that I've got to experience in the gym is something I've never experienced in the States. And then the last thing I really love is the food. My palate has extremely grown, and I love spicy food now. My favorite spicy food I've had was something that Arun, one of the RA here, he took me to lunch and he introduced me to Som Tam. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's like the best spicy, and it's like one of those hots that you just want more, but you also need to breathe because you're kind of sweating from it. So I also did an experiment. I went to northern Thailand. I went to Chiang Mai for an elephant sanctuary for a weekend, and it was probably my best weekend here. I did an all-day excursion, and it was like a 3-hour hike in the jungle, and then he like took me to his village and cooked like a local lunch, and then we went on a bamboo raft through the jungle for like an hour, and then I got to feed elephants like 100 bananas. Like they gave us a giant bag, and then we went down to the water, and like I gave him baths, and then I got to play with like a baby as well, and it was just so fun, like playing with like giant dogs in comparison.